This isn't a video essay, this is my obituary. Since the dawn of time, humanity has sought many answers to hypothetical battles. Superman versus Goku, Mario versus Sonic, Big Spindle versus Little Spindle. What? It's the early 2000s and someone somewhere wanted to see what two metal tornadoes fighting would look like. He was immediately jailed and sentenced to death, but Hasbro kept that vision, developed miniature death machines, and sold it to children. If you have never played with Beyblades before, you are missing out on a core character development arc, where every boy on Earth felt like they were that one bit in Big Hero 6. I swear bro, constructing these little mini nukes of fun got me an engineering degree. In every field. I feel certified enough to construct entire bridges or pilot airplanes because of Beyblades. That's how good it felt. Especially when there's that one motherfucker who pulls up with a toolbox. Bro's got an entire museum of doohickeys and doodads and actual fucking tools which he brought to school. Granted, that was sometimes necessary because of these fucking things. Sometimes, man, I twist these so damn tight thinking it'd boost my defense stat or something. But then when you trying to disassemble it, my thingy fucking on. And when you weren't doing a test your might on a fucking Beyblade, you were getting chefed, seared, and seasoned by the metal razors on these lads. There were so many cases of fucking illegal modding on Beyblades. But to be fair though, a win is a win. The designs these rotisserie death machines had were peak, but the base performance themselves were kinda weird. Pegasus is trash. It needed to be said. The main character's Beyblade from Metal Fusion sucks donkey dick. Every time I have seen it used, it loses to everything. And it's not even close. Unlike my boy Fang Leo the GOAT. Or, if you're a basic bitch, El Drago. You'd see everyone copying El Drago like it was some new fucking Nikes. Hell, even the standard bays had clout. Everything except Pegasus. Like, even when it had the advantage, it was still trash. I don't know if you know or remember, but Beyblades actually had a Pokemon-like typing system with attack, defense, stamina, and balance. And let's rewind a bit. El Drago. This villain spins left.
What just happened?
Normally, all bays rotate to the right, and as long as they don't hit each other in a stadium, they circle to the left. But look, that bay, guys, is rotating to the left!
And can spin steel, literally sucking you dry. Pause. And continuing to ram you. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Now, I have spieled about the bays themselves, but not the accessories. First up, the bay launches. This really tickles your neurons like a caveman banging two rocks together. The sound, the friction, the speed.
I like 15-year-old.
But wait, it gets better. Slapping on an external grip and getting a retracting cord launcher, and you are not only cooking your foes, but styling. Seriously, you do not understand. Having this thing felt like holding Mjolnir. It was amazing. The second part to this equation was the stadiums. Now, having urban battles is quite funny, but you're less likely to hit each other and more likely to friendly fire each other. But when someone brings in a plastic bucket with a ring, you know you were cooking with gas. Now you can actually see how the bays interact with each other, and bonus points if your Beyblade ends up escaping the stadium and decides to decapitate a child. That was always fun. Now here's a little story time. Back in ye old days, I was the guy who brought in the classic blue stadium, which had been so damaged by my backpack that it was being held together by tape and staples. Now me and my Fang Leon were crushing. We weren't the best, but we were sitting pretty at near the top. Until the school bans Beyblades. I was in shock. I wanted to cry, but I hadn't learned how to cry yet, so I just pissed my pants in anger. I'm pretty sure that was the day I learned what suicide was. And not only did schools ban Beyblades, but later on they banned Charlie Charlie and fidget spinners, and man, they really fucking hated anything that spun, huh? And speaking of hate, Beyblade Burst is the most limp dick excuse of an upgrade I have ever seen. Now, it's piss easy to assemble, and if you get hit too many times, you explode. What? Are you fucking stupid? The joy of Beyblades was seeing who outlives one another. If I'm not using a buzzsaw and a crane to craft my new custom Beyblade, Tempest Pachycephalosaurus, that's not a Beyblade to me. But I'll admit, while the new Beyblades have some pretty damn cool designs, they lack the, ferocity and I will fuck up your entire central nervous system and rape your dad energy that are ever present in the old Metal Fusion Beyblades. And if you think I am exaggerating with that last sentence, I'm not, because the anime is as unhinged as I am.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
In Metal Fusion, you had people actively shooting up and jumping people with Beyblades. These things were causing literal tornadoes and could affect the fabric of reality. The main character's father abandons him and then comes back purely just to fuck with him. People are climbing mountains using the Rippercord as a grapple to hold on to, using Beyblades as interballistic missiles, and the final fight between the good and bad guys, the dialogue literally talks about them killing them and sending them to hell. Now compare that to Beyblade Burst. The only thing that has happened is a tournament arc and the character breaks his arm from ripping too hard. That is some pussy shit. There's also now Beyblade X, and we all know if it has an X, it's definitely going to be good. So in conclusion, El Drago solos Gojo and you can't change my mind.